Baby, the way I be ready to cut that camera off needs to be studied. I said somebody needs to get that one studied. Hey, Poopa Stars. It's your girl, Shay Renee. Hold on, hold on. Oh, y'all, good morning. Good morning. It's the morning after Valentine. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Um. Hey, I'm back. I'm in the building. Like that. Like that. Like this. Like that. Like this. Y'all. Okay. Okay. Yes. Y'all better scoot up and hit the like button. Now listen. Hey lovers. Y'all remember, remember LL? Hey love, this is more than a crush. Love. Oh, that used to be my song. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, listen, y'all. Valentines. Listen, Valentine's. Listen, I enjoyed all the Valentine's posts. Oh my God. I did. Oh, now I wish I was better prepared for this show because I could have had some goddamn on post. Right. Show you right. I said just show you right. I said, now that went to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now slide, 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 slide. Now slide, now slide. Now, to the left, to the left, to the left. to the left. Ooh, child. Why I ain't got no post? Just why I ain't got no post. But anyway, just know that I love, I love, I love, I love. Period. I did. I loved all of the girls' Valentine's posts. I did. They shared them. It was so cute. It was so sweet. I said, everybody better have they red on and stuff. Come on, Generation Moran. I was feeling this. I was feeling the Valentine's Day post. Very. Uh, all of them as a collective. So shout out to that. Yes, the girls did they thing. I said they just did they thing. Sierra and Russell still look in love. Oh, they still look in love. I said, go on, Sierra. They hit us with now Sierra and Russell. I like them. But they hit us with a series of posts, didn't they? Oh. I'm saying they done lost Prince. Did y'all see that? Child, y'all know I be all in the mix. I be all in the business. So anyway, prayers for their family though. Child, Cece put up some good posts. Who else did some amazing posts? Like the post was just posting. Can I just say? Child, everybody looks so in love. And love, and love, and love, and love. I was so happy, and I am so happy. And so shout out to that. But I was like, I was thinking about all my pooper stars because y'all know I'm a real one. Period. Y'all know I'm a real one. What? Yeah. I said take the what and leave the what? Man, y'all know how it gets down. So anyway. mm, I was thinking about y'all. Shit. Like, I was supposed to do this vlog last night. Y'all want the truth? Y'all gotta be able to handle it with me. I was gonna do this Valentine vlog last night because I was just so, oh my God. Like, that's how I felt. I was feeling the love. I already got this big old, what is that? What is that? Whatever it is, it look like it's gonna cut the mile in half. Do you hear me? Yeah. If it say 60 miles out, that's 30. That's about 30 for her. So shout out to her and shout out to Moneybag. Uh, I ain't gonna never get over y'all saying I ain't gonna never get over y'all talking about he's strong like Rashida. Ooh, child. If I said like Whitney Houston said, if I should stay, I'm only gonna be in somebody's way. Cause y'all cut up. Oh, y'all cut up when y'all said that. I said, oh, oh. Listen, if y'all ever need a card, if you ever need your card, come right here. Yeah, come right here. Sherry ain't got a card for you, okay? Period. It's just like this, like that, like this and like that, child. So anyway, I was like, yeah, no. I thought about. I said, listen, everybody ain't in love, you know, cause everybody plays the fool, sometimes. And it just is what it is. I was like, everybody ain't in love. I said, some of my pooper stars probably aren't in love. Like some people are really, really, really just coming. out of a certain type of season. Does that make sense? Oh, child, why now listen, why Offset then popped up in my head? What Offset? Like that's my boy. That's my boy though. But child, why Instagram had a post talking about Offset then sent a whole bunch of balloons to Cardi? Now I don't know how true that is. And considering the fact that he got his little case going on, he probably didn't do that. You know. But maybe somebody else did, child, because, Stefan, yes, child, he allegedly, and, Stefan, child, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. For all we know, Stefan could have dropped some last night. I'm just saying, child, I'm just saying, whoop, there it is. I just got to put that out there because you know how the baby daddies and the baby mamas doing stuff like that, child. That stuff is new. Yeah, new, like the girl on ITL. Uh, so, child, but everybody ain't in love. Everybody ain't coming in, and everybody wasn't stepping like that. Everybody wasn't coming like that this Valentine's, and I said, yeah. Well, I said, I thought about y'all. I sure did. I said, you know, well, at least if it's one thing y'all know, two things for sure. One thing y'all ain't got to worry about. Who y'all know? One person that will not be posting some Valentine's Day stuff is who? Yeah. Period. Shout out to that. I said your girl Shay Renee. Hey, child, now not Randy that stepped in and remixed Gunna song. Y'all, for those of you who don't watch my show or know who I am for real, Randy is my inner minister, okay? She lives inside of me, and every now and then, I said just say every now and then, Randy will pop out. Just pop out. Like Jack. It just is what it is. Hey, hey, hey. There she go. See, there she go. I just let her do her thing. You know what I'm saying? Period. It's Sunday too. Maybe that's what that's for. Maybe for real. Maybe that's what they're about. But anyway, y'all know So hold on. Your girl Shayra today got your back. Period. I'm all that like that. Ain't all that like that. Because I just had your bag. I wasn't finna post no Valentine's, nothing. Although I did have a good Valentine's. Shout out to that. I done got 2 bouquets of that. My son. Oh my God, my son felt like buying me some stuff. I said, oh my God, that's so cute. Not you get your DDG. I said, not you get your DDG. You know, because yeah, why DDG had me laughing? DDG. Oh, Lord. Y'all know DDG said. It was so funny because so many people, like whatever. But let me tell you what DDG said. DDG basically said, he said, basically every gift that he's ever given a girl, he gives his mother first. He said, yeah, nah, Miss Preston girl. My mom gotta have her. Well, I will say this. The good thing is, right, he up there. DDG is up there as far as giving his mama. Yeah, Miss Preston girl, get in here, let me tell you. Truth is, like don't run from him just yet, Miss Mama. Yeah, I'm telling you, don't run just yet. Hold on, let me tell you the whole story. Okay. Yeah, and then after you get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, then you can, do what you want. Uh, mm, yeah, So shout out to that. Anyway, DDG was saying, so he did say that. He did say that. He did. No, that ain't it. That's not it. That's it. That's it. Now that I'm not done. Cause I gotta try to help him out a little bit. So shout out to that. I'm always trying to help somebody else. It just is what it is. I'm always trying to help somebody else. So he did say that, but the good thing is, Miss Preston Girl, DDG, he said, well, he didn't already gave his mama a house. Yeah, last time I checked, that little house that he had gutted out and whatever, I guess his home. Okay. I remember, I recall him saying he was going to give his mama that house, or he had given his mother that house. Okay. So shout out to that. The thing is, you see, he up there with the gift giving. If he didn't already gave her a house, then what? What, Miss Preston Girl? What's going to stop him from giving you? I'm just saying. I don't know what she driving and all of that, but, I'm sure it's together, messing with DDG. That's my boy, by the way. And let me just say this too. Um, when he said what he said, all I could think of was, I was like, oh, like he must want, like, in other words, he feels like she deserved, period. Like Mama D said, and he must have said, like, Mama, if these busters, ain't gonna do it, then I step in. It just is what it is. Don't DDG live in? Yeah, period. He probably said it just like that. Busters. Yeah. Chucks and all. Mm, yeah. Probably said, Mom, if these busters ain't gonna give it to you, I'ma handle mine. Period. So shout out to DDG. Get his Jody on one time. Yeah. But you got to lay hands on me. You got to lay hands on me. Shout out to him. That's my boy. Okay. Period. Now, anyway, yeah, my baby tried to get his little DDG on. I said, not that, just like that, child. But maybe for like, I deserve, just say what it is. That's what he had said, you know. But child, I had a good Valentine's. That wasn't great. Could have been better. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I make no complaints. Y'all, truth is, if I'm being real. Now, y'all know I'm a really private person, okay? But, you know, um, for vlog purposes, the truth is, this is the truth right here. Y'all want the truth, you got to be able to handle it. When you as blessed as I am, I'm serious. And I mean this from the bottom. Yeah, all the way from the rooter to the tutor. I mean this one here. Yeah, so shout out to that. Now for real, from the bottom all the way to the top. Ha! Period. Um, Listen, y'all. When you are as blessed as I am, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? And when I say that, I mean that. For real. When you are as blessed as I am, baby, it's just like, a bouquet of roses for me, because I love roses, by the way. Um, Now, I wouldn't say I have necessarily have a favorite flower because I just love flowers. I didn't even realize that. The older well, you know what? That's a lie. I have always loved flowers, child, because I have always went to Hobby Lobby, right? And like got me some decorational flowers, for my house. Like I'm always gonna have some flowers to decorate. Like I've been doing that since the beginning of time. So I knew that I loved flowers. But no, now that I'm older, I actually really am into flowers a lot more. Child, they just the most, they are. Like putting them together, the bouquets and stuff like that is just like, I like it. So shout out to that. Like I just like it. It's cute. They are so cute. You know, like for instance, when I cut up, when I took the ones out of the package that my son had bought, and as I'm putting them in the vase. Yesterday I said vase. I said hand me that vase. I go back and forth, child. Mm-hmm. Because I may be in a formal life or something like that. Miss Pritzker might have been a queen or something like that. But like, for some reason, I just feel like I know money, right? So I slide in between, right? I could slide in between, um, my whatever I knew and whatever I know. And so anyway, I said, hand me that vase. And so I'm putting it in the vase. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so pretty. I see where they was going with this. Just so pretty, because they mixed a couple of really small flowers in, not the kind I always mix those in with mine. This was a different. This one was coming different. But anyway, the bouquet was amazing. It was cute. Um and like yeah, I loved it. So anyway, when you're as blessed as I am though, a bouquet of roses can feel like a range. Does that make sense? Or a diamond, you know? Um, True story. Like it's I can't explain it, but it's all the same. And I will say this. What's understood never has to be explained for real because the girlies that get it, trust me, they get it. You understand? And that's just that. You know what I'm saying? Like I am blessed and highly favored. Okay. So anyway, it was just a time though to see, all of this Valentine's Day stuff, Um, oh it was. I was really um like in awe yesterday, especially because it seemed like everybody was in sync and probably had they somebody door dashed them something red. Child, it was just the cutest thing. I don't know if they did it last year. Did they do it last year? Is that why they was ready? Child, I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hey guys, hey. Y'all know what it is. I got my babies. I'm vlogging with the babies. Okay, so shout out to them. Y'all know my little ones. They not that big. They not that little either though. Yeah. So shout out to them. Shout out to me, baby. They coming on around the mountain. But hold on. I said, hold on. Come and talk to me. Oh, baby, I really wanna. Can I talk to you? I really wanna know you. I know my neighbors. I probably get on my neighbors' nerves. Yeah, I probably do. Yeah, true story. And the truth is, for that I apologize, cause I never meant to. But like, yeah, I know they can't wait till I move. I can't wait till I move either. Mm. And I can't. And I can't. And I can't. And I can't. Because I ain't got tired of sharing walls. Anyway, you hear me? Yeah, I don't like that. I was like, oh. I don't like that. What? That ain't gonna be for me. Yeah, I said that ain't gonna be for me. So, anyway, what else is going on? Child, what else is going on? So I forgot to show off. I just forgot to show off everybody. Everybody. Like Nicki Minaj said. Oh. But I really appreciated all of the who did a really cute okay, so what's the college is getting ready for marriage. Yeah, she didn't already put. Well, first she put the babies in the carriage. She did it. She did it kind of backwards. Yeah, it's kind of like walking with your ass in the door. Yeah, ass first. She did it a little backwards, but it just is what it is. Shout out to her. It be like that sometimes. um, but like no, they getting married, so they didn't do all of this big old live, stuff. I bet you Jehovah probably said, baby, Valentine's, baby, is right there on their hand, baby. Yeah, like that's Valentine's, Easter, St. Patty's, and then some, child. So I like, what I'm saying, her baby coming in the door with her little roses. She like, this is for, this is what you saying, sister girl. This is for us. That's how Amy did what was her name? Taida. Taida. Oh, child, Taida. You listen, the problem, I'm not gonna call it a problem. I just wanna call I'm not gonna do that. Shout out to that. But let me just say this, y'all. When somebody's name isn't spelled the way it sounds, That's what I think that's what be doing it for me. Not to mention, it doesn't really help that nobody says her name. For so many years until she got with her. They was calling her Emily B daughter. Like, ugh. And she not the only one. They do the daughters like that. But still, shout out to Ray Janae who said, Ray Janae Carter got all in front of that. Okay. Ray Janae Carter said, I am somebody since, real young, like no, Rachel, they was getting her Rudy Huxtable on, child. She was real young, Bo Rats, Bobos, and all. And she said, I'm getting right on in front of that. Y'all not finna Lil Wayne daughter me to death. Okay, you see? So shout out to Rachel Nato, who got her own, personality, own brand, all of that. And then I like the fact that Reginae, she did her little Valentine stuff too. I was looking at this. I like the way Reginae do it. Reginae do it the way it's supposed to G out. So anyway, shout out to her too. Who, it is what it is. She got a lot of. I like the way she just do. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of respect for herself and a lot of respect for her father. True story. They don't play that. Whatever they be having going on, she keeps it in the tucks. You know what I'm saying? Oh yes, nah, Miss Chipotle. Yeah, Miss Press Girl is like Chipotle. She keeps it under wraps. True story. So shout out to her, cause y'all know what I said. That's the way it's supposed to go. Y'all know your girl Shay Renee. I said that's the way it's supposed to go. In fact, I was listening to this girl talk the other day, right? Now, why she slid down my timeline, I don't know. And child, listen, everybody is in the business of giving. So, yeah, don't stop asking. That goes for God and, people too. Truth is, I mean, some of these folks is too. So shout out to that. Um, and so Instagram, I wish y'all please, like I know it's a lot to ask, but sometimes y'all just be getting out of hand, out of pocket with some of the stuff y'all be showing me. Some of the stuff y'all showing me I didn't ask for. And I'm like, okay, makes no sense. I don't care, I don't care. But anyway, so this lady that I don't know, don't follow, don't nothing about this lady comes down my timeline. And I'm listening to her explain how people was telling her, "Oh my God, why you?" Because she's engaged now, and she got this big old ass ring sitting on her finger, child. It just really looks like Plymouth Rock landed on her, not she landed on it. If you know what I mean, child. And so she's basically saying that, like, I see a lot of people that are like, oh my God, why you didn't tell me you was dating somebody? And she was like, listen, that's not the news. She said the news is he put a ring on it. You know what I'm saying? She was basically saying that, like, um, to her, nothing was official for real before that. Nothing, in other words, nothing was worth talking about, publicly and making known until she got engaged. And I was like, you know, I like that. It just is what it is. I absolutely like that. And whoever Miss Press Curl is, she made the blogs too, by the way. Because, see, I saw her first on the blogs. I didn't click on it, but I seen her on the blogs. I saw the post about her. And then a post from her page popped up on my stuff, and that's when I actually listened to her talk about the engagement and stuff like that. But like that's what I be meaning, like don't claim people prematurely. If you're gonna claim them, hold on, y'all. Child, so anyway, uh, dang, I forgot what I was telling y'all. What I was telling you? Child, I forgot, but people, hold on. I was here. I was here for of the Valentine post though. You know what I'm saying? They was cute. They did their thing. Megan and Clay look really, really happy. Really, really good. And Megan, I hope you taking off them wigs, girl, and like living life for real. But I don't know. I don't know. Let me stay out of folks' business. But that's what happens when you put folks in your business. Say that. You don't get to decide. You do not get to decide. Miss Press Girl, I said you just ain't gonna get to decide. That's why I don't put folks in my business. Yeah, right then and there. Yeah, no, that's why I stop you at. Business, you do not meet folks. Okay? What? You are not, no, I'm not introducing you to nobody. Nope. You mine, you for me. And that's what that is. That's what they were. Like, my business is my best damn friend. Shit. And my bestie ain't telling y'all nothing. My bestie ain't gonna tell y'all shit about me. So shout out to that. So, yeah, it's, that's that's what I was talking about. Regina, how Regina carries herself. Shout out to Regina. I saw her little cute Valentine's post too. Hold on, y'all. Child, but anyway, Tina did a cute little post. So shout out to her, shout out to her. Anyway, I see why my honey be like, I see why he cut up the fruit. Like, child been cutting on this fruit all week when I should have just cut it up at once. Makes perfect sense. But anyway. So Valentine's was cute, y'all. Child, now it's time to get back to business. Ultimately. But everybody little post was cute. I'm trying to think of who else made something that I was messing with. Oh my God, tell me why. To me, I don't know why Lemmy and Scotty's post was so cute and like adorable. And it was sad because when I was reading the comments had, oh no, y'all. The comments had all of this negative stuff to say about Scotty and Lemmy. And I'm like, oh my God, why is they? I don't know. I just, whatever. I guess. Maybe not my business enough to think about like that, but excuse me, I'm trying to figure out why because I actually, now their stuff was one of my favorites, if that makes sense. But people were saying all of this different negative stuff. Whatever. But it was cute though. Shoot, shit. It looked really, really cute. She looked really, really spoiled. And happy. Shoot. Um, and I really enjoyed their posts. I'm trying to think of who else. It was so many though. I also enjoyed. Hold on, y'all. Trying anyway. Um, yeah. Oh my God, lovers. They took us down lovers. They took us down lovers lane. And that's who else stuff that I really, really enjoyed too was Jania's. Even though the comments was crazy about that too. One thing I would say about her dude, I like see this is the thing. Sometimes um honestly, I don't even want to say all that. Let me just say this. I think he really loves and adores and cares about her. I do. I think that they just be having a lot going on, if that makes sense. I feel like she is not necessarily one to talk her business like that. So who knows exactly what it is. But she has said certain things. She has said certain things. Like she has really opened up and said stuff. Like she don't like she doesn't she said that she doesn't necessarily know if he likes her like that and stuff like that. Like, that's deep. Um tells me he might, have a little work to do. And I'll take it a step further. They both might have a little work to do on their ends, but overall, uh, I'm rooting for them, honestly, because they got that they have a daughter. Okay, it just is what it is. They have a daughter. But I wouldn't tell them to stay together only because, like, y'all know where I'm getting at, going with it. But shout out to them because I do think that there is a love between Jania and what's his name, DeJounte Murray. Um, so yeah, he did a Valentine's Day. She put up a Valentine's Day post. Somebody put up all the Valentine's posts of what he did for her. It was cute. And then who else? Because I had it at the tip of my tongue. Mona Leo, Leo, Mona Leo and Stunner. They put up some really cute posts. She put up the cutest post, y'all. For real, just talking about everything that they've been through and how this is their first Valentine's married. And let me tell y'all something. Oh my God, it just melted my heart. It did. Because she got really, really, really vulnerable, in the post. And she talked about a lot. And it was just cute. It was really cute. So shout out to them too. And congratulations to them on their marriage, you know. Again, congratulations to them because it's not always easy, but love is just like, it's just like one of the greatest gifts, on earth. It is. So, yeah. Shout out to them for finding it. And, I hope, may we all see it, feel it, and experience it within this lifetime. I say that all the time. Um, it's, uh, it's a blessing, you know, to experience. Okay, so I pray, and I don't say that prayer as much as I feel like I should, but it's mine's, and um, I don't know. God placed it on my heart to pray it, every now and again. So shout out to that. But anyway, y'all. Oh my God, my God, my God, my God. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Hey, good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Hi. Um, yes. Hey. Welcome to my Valentine vlog. Now listen, I know, I get it. I'm gonna do better, period. I'm new at vlogging. Well, I'm not new at vlogging. I'm just getting my feet wet again for the first time in a long time. So shout out to that. And let me just say this. I do feel like I'm new to vlogging if I'm being real because um the little times that I have vlogged, I didn't I do it every now and again. Does that make sense? I never vlog consistently. So this is all new to me. Child, not to mention, God, please. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is. I started feeling some type of way. Oh, but anyway, um, thank God I got 10 more minutes. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, y'all. Y'all know Blueface said that, and I took his little stuff and ran with it. So shout out to that. But anyway, but no, I probably don't have much longer. Truth is, cause I do got my babies in the house today. La di da di da da da. They already trying to make plans. They like, listen, you said we was gonna do this, and the third. So what's up? I'm like, oh my God, I know I did, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to do. Try anyway. Tell me why yesterday when I was out and about, I wanted to give me some like I thought about like I walked past fans and I was like, I need to go in there. Then I seen this other little shop. Remember I was telling y'all about the UT stuff. Tell me why. It's just like the shop was like every time I walked by it was Holly Hook'em child. But I did not get the opportunity to go in there either. Like I tell y'all all the time. That's why I tell y'all like the perfect not a perfect, but like one of the perfect dates for me would be like um my bae and I, right? Shopping. It would involve us doing some shopping because I don't never ever get to shop with him, if that makes sense. Child, yeah. So anyway, yeah, it would involve shopping, cause I don't never get to shop like, oh, I can't explain it. Like every time I try to go shopping with my family, I never get to shop for myself. It never ever works for whatever reason, and it's crazy because I definitely know how to split up from them. I split up from them yesterday and wasted a whole lot of time. Like, and still. And so by the time it was time to go, I didn't get to find me nothing that I really went there for real. And it never fails. It never fails. It always go like that. Now, like I told y'all, if they in the car, that's different. Like when they take me, they can take me to the store all day, and it works. But for some reason, when we go to the mall or anywhere to shop together, I don't never get nothing. It's never nothing in my bag, child. Never. But I did get something yesterday. So shout out to that. I absolutely did. Um, but like not what I went for. Does that make sense? Like it's just I can't explain it. Like my shopping experience is just so like I can't explain it, but like the best ones is when I'm alone, and that sucks. Cause like, who wants to be, like first of all, I don't mind being alone, but like some stuff, um, yeah, I can't say I like shopping alone, but I do it. You know what I'm saying? I used to do it. Child, I do it. I still do it. I will do it. Period. So, but I can't say I enjoy it like that, if that makes sense. So anyway, but like it never fails. Child, it never freaking fails. And I told y'all I want me some UT stuff. Dude, and I ain't even don't want to it. Child, my last UT sweats, I wore them till I couldn't no more. That's a lie. That's a lie. They definitely had some I wear in them. They did. But, they just had a hole. They had a hole. Truth is, I was like, oh man, I gotta throw my sweats away, but I want me some more. I sure do. I want me some more right now. And I need me some more stuff too. Like, I need me some San Francisco stuff. And all of that, all of that. So shout out to that. And I take it a step further. I need to go to a freaking game. See, yeah. That's the difference. I get my little stuff. I'm gonna be ready to be outside. So shout out to that. So, and I mean, as soon as I get me up, man. As soon as I get me a little jersey, I'm be ready to be outside in mine. So shout out to that. But like, yeah, I had a time with y'all. Um, Valentine's 2026 was nice. Like a ride. That's how I felt. Oh, and it's crazy too, cause yesterday was so windy. Yesterday felt amazing. It did. It was so windy. Like, I was like, oh, this is perfect jogging weather. Right here. Um, the sun wasn't out. The sun wasn't out though, but it was just windy. And I just remember saying to myself, man, this is like fall weather. I'm like, where's my sister? I'm like, where my sister and her fall weather at? I need to ask her about that. Cause I sure will. What? She can only say one or two things. Yes or no. Yes or no. Can I get the four-wheeler or not? Child, it just is what it is. But like, yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I came, I saw, I conquered. All right, so anyway, child. Child, anyway, I told y'all my kids is still little and like, ugh, yeah, it's that kind of morning anyway. I guess I'll see y'all next time on my next video. Don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. Okay.